All right, guys, so we got to talk about Democrats jumping the gun in regards to calling election races too early, that they're just a little bit too excited about because they have Trump derangement syndrome. So anytime they see a America First candidate go down or the possibility that they might lose, they get very excited. Okay, they get very, very, very excited. And sometimes they can't help themselves. As Lauren Boebert is in a tight race against her opponent, Adam Fish, for who's going to represent Colorado's 3rd district. Now, this race was not expected to be as tight as it currently is. However, Adam Fish, who is running as a moderate Democrat, is from Aspen. He served on the Aspen City Council. He was a millionaire who decided to run, and he has raised a considerable amount of money to try to take down Lauren Boebert. And initially, as the election results was coming in, it looked like Lauren Boebert might lose her seat. And because this was happening, you had liberals on Twitter, again, celebrating, okay? A very early celebration as they were posting photos like this. Keith Edwards, he said, "These before and after photos at Lauren Boebert's election party are giving me life." Now, it looks like here, Lauren Boebert is celebrating in this picture with her husband. I'm assuming that's her husband. And then in this picture right here, they try to make it look like that they're sad, but that's actually not the case. They're actually praying. That's what it looks like. And this guy actually got fact checked on this. Okay. And that's not before and after photos at all. Okay. They were taken around the same time. It looks like at one point they're celebrating, at one point they're praying, but that did not stop this left-wing hack from mocking Lauren Boebert, praying with her family and supporters. Again, these leftists, man, they have no shame. They have absolutely no shame. And that's going to be the point of this video here, as you had some leftists coming out here and calling for Lauren Boebert to get a new job, okay? This one person, Bradley Whitford, tweeted, "While the race has not been officially called, we can confirm that a Dancing with the Stars representative has reached out tonight to Lauren Boebert." So basically saying that, yeah, she needs to find a new job. Okay, maybe she needs to go get a job on TV or in entertainment or something like that. Okay, and there's a rumor, okay, that the left spread, an unfounded rumor, that Lauren Boebert at one point in her life was an escort. Okay, this is something that they put out there because I think Lauren Boebert had an acting page, like a talent page or something like that on the internet, and that sparked conspiracy theories from the left that, again, she was some type of escort in her past life. And one MSNBC analyst who used to be a Republican, now he's a Democrat propaganda artist by the name of Kirk Badella, actually went on Joy Reid's show. He couldn't help himself, and he basically said that Lauren Boebert needs to start an OnlyFans. Take a look.
What's the meaning if Lauren Boebert, the second most popular QAnon congressperson in MAGA, what if she loses? And what job will she have? Because I don't even think shooters exist anymore. I don't think shooters exist anymore.
Well, I guess it might be a gain for OnlyFans. I don't know what she would do in this scenario, but I think that for symbolically to take out one of the poster childs of the MAGA movement, someone who has been an absolute disgrace to the office that she holds, would be a great feather in the cap and would, I think, cement the fact that this has been an absolute unmitigated disaster for the MAGA wing of the Republican Party. And that's really, again, we spent now for a couple of weeks, Joy, we've been up here talking about how all the pundits, all the polls, all the conventional wisdom, all the Beltway mentality was completely wrong and that they were full of it. And that's really what is borne out. And there needs to be a reckoning going forward in those specific places about how we talk about elections, because I am sick and tired of leading up to elections and hearing how we're at a disadvantage, how we don't have a chance, how we don't have a prayer. We have to be more responsible about that. We have to be better than this, because in 2024, I don't want to get to 6 weeks before an election and hear how Democrats don't have a prayer, how everything's underwater. We keep repeating that same cycle. And, this just shows that none of those people know what they're talking about.
Yeah. So again, the hypocrisy of the left here is on full display, as these are the people, these so-called progressives, that are supposed to be pro-sex work, okay? They're supposed to be against this type of slut-shaming of women, even though it doesn't really apply here because Lauren Boebert is a married woman, okay? She has a husband, she has children, And again, it's just shameful that the left plays on these tropes, trying to shame her for things that there's no evidence that she does. Okay, so not only that, again, she's a married woman with a husband. This is the type of stuff they get on other people for when they say this type of stuff about women, or they make fun of women for, the lines of work that they do. Again, particularly if it involves sex work. Again, full-blown hypocrisy here from the left. And you're going to see some backlash here from some progressives towards this guy for essentially suggesting that Lauren Boebert go and start an OnlyFans if she loses her race. As this guy, Michael Buckley, says, stop making Lauren Boebert OnlyFans jokes. OnlyFans is a platform where creative and hardworking people can make money. Sex work is work. She is a cockroach, cult member, extremist, terrorist. Please do not insult OnlyFans. Thank you. So as you can see here, you have a leftist who clearly thinks that it is below the belt to make OnlyFans jokes about Lauren Boebert, which I agree, it really is. She's a married woman. You should not say things like that about married women. But he doesn't think that it's below the belt to call her a cockroach, a cult member, an extremist, and a terrorist, simply because she disagrees with him in regards to politics. Again, these people on the left are so deranged. I don't think I've ever described anybody that I disagree with on the left as a cockroach. But again, like I told you guys, these people, these leftists, have absolutely no shame and no common decency for their own fellow Americans. You should not be comparing people to cockroaches and animals. I mean, Sonny Holston just, last week came out and basically compared white women to roaches voting for Raid. Again, these people on the left, they're deranged. They're absolutely deranged. And that takes us to this tweet right here from Alexandria M. Hunt, who ran a campaign back during the Democrat primaries in which she positioned herself. She campaigned as the AOC of garden tools. If you guys don't remember her campaign, I just want to remind you guys on what her campaign was about. Take a look.
Policy is also sexy. And I don't know if you all know this, but I recently started a small business. It's called OnlyFans. And I'm really busy right now, so I'm not really checking the messages, but I opened one today, and there was a guy in my DMs, and he was asking if I was going to post any topless pictures. And finally, he did this exasperated message that he sent today, and he said, I guess I'll just masturbate to Medicare for all. Now you're talking dirty to me.
Yeah, so obviously, she was not going to appreciate this comment. And she chimed in on this and said, I can't stand Boebert, but this sexism isn't cute. There's no shame to having an OnlyFans. Kirk Bardella, do better. So this comes as Lauren Boebert actually has taken the lead in the Colorado 3rd Congressional District after, again, being made fun of by the left. Ha ha, kiki, Lauren Boebert about to lose. Right? Again, the race is not over yet, but Lauren Boebert seems like she has momentum. Again, not entirely sure if she's going to win. I have no clue. It's a toss-up. But I'm just saying, this is why you shouldn't count your chickens before they hatch, okay? Because it's a good chance like Lauren Boebert might actually pull it out. She might actually pull it out. So that being said, Kirk Bardella is apologizing now that Lauren Boebert has pulled ahead. He says, I appreciate your feedback, and when someone from your vantage point weighs in, that warrants consideration and reflection. I'll be more thoughtful about my words in the future. It was never my intention to shame women. I apologize, period. There is nothing wrong with consensual interactions on platforms like OnlyFans. Anyone suggesting otherwise in an effort to shame or judge really needs to examine their own perception of women and their autonomy. That said, I have zero appetite for the Fox outrage coming from the maggots, maggot sites, whatever you want to call that, because we all know they don't give a rip about sexism, misogyny, or equality. They're hypocrites of the first order. Just look at their standard bearer. Yeah, no, you are actually a hypocrite, bruh. Because again, you're not supposed to be shaming women for this stuff, okay? Listen, at the end of the day, I'm not the one that said that you're not supposed to criticize women for their line of work. I never said that, right? I never said that whatsoever. Calling you out on your hypocrisy is not hypocrisy, okay? It's just simply pointing out that, hey, you probably should not be making fun of women and kiki and ha-haing for being in lines of work like sex work that you guys claim that you support so much. But more than anything, you really should not be implying that a married woman is going to get into sex work just because she may or may not lose her race, okay? I think that it was inappropriate, out of bounds, to go on national TV and suggest that she go into that type of work anyway. She's a congresswoman. She owned a business. Again, what happened to the people that are all about empowering women, okay? When you have a woman who, again, is a mother, a wife, and had a business. I'm not sure if the business is still open or what, but she had a business. She was a businesswoman. She's an entrepreneur. I thought that we were supposed to praise women who break the glass ceiling. I thought that's what we were supposed to be doing, but apparently not. Not if you disagree with the Democrats, their politics. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.